Okay. Alright. Emolga's really good right now because short hop nair. You can do a bunch of ridiculous things, and there's no punish for a lot of these characters. A lot of the workshop characters and a lot of the base cast can't really deal with Emolga's stuff. Because gliding is really powerful, just as an ability, and just short hop nair in general is really powerful. The speed at which Emolga stuff comes out is a bit too much as well, just in general. Gliding, I don't think the glide speed is also kind of a bit of a problem for people who can really use it, but without the glide speed, there's still like some insane stuff you can do. Up smash, I really like the idea of smash of it turning into glide. It's really cool, but again, it's a bit powerful. Emolga's just a bit powerful. That was a kill set. If I dared, that was a kill, by the way. Emolga's powerful. She's very, very powerful still. The mobility, including all the disjoints and whatnot, just makes her very, very solid, like a really solid option. And there's not enough counterplay. Like the big thing is the combust on command, and also the nair, the glide nair. This glide nair is really, really good. Smash attacks are also really good, but I mean, I think they're fine. Yeah, you could do that. We need that ton of guys. There you go, so I get to back the glide I want. Oh yeah, and Emolga has a projectile, which is also really good, but it's hard to use, so people don't use it that often. Plus, you don't really need to. The character's got enough tools. I think if they remove the projectile and they like a bad neutral B or neutral B, the character would be a bit more balanced. Then the downside of the character would be the fact that they don't have a projectile. Right, but they have a projectile and a counter for some reason. That's another thing, is like, the counter doesn't really have a place in Emolga's game plan, right? That's my main issue with, like, side B at least. It's just like, they have a counter, but for what reason? Alright, there we go. Should be dead for that? Yeah. Oh, this landing lag was also on theirs the down smash is non-existent. I'm dead, I think. Yep. Anyways, but yeah, the problem with Emolga is the character's still too good. Short hop nair is really, really good at dealing with all DIs. It is a really good combo tool. I don't know if there's the 40% nair into F smash still exists at ledge, but if it does, then that needs to be fixed. I didn't talk about the art at all, but the art is decent. It's serviceable. The big holdback of the art though is the electricity. The electricity is a bit lacking because it lacks like the plasma. It has like a little static, but it lacks like the plasma feel, like the more amorphous lightning. So it does look a bit jagged. I think that's the main issue with the art is the lightning. Another big thing was combust on command. It's too good. Like remove the last charge and combust. It's like shorten the timer and remove the last charge and combust, and it would be good, I think, because that last charge is really, really good at just everything. Glide is in a good spot. I'd focus on glide. I'd keep glide powerful. Maybe nerf the speed just a tiny bit, and maybe nerf the duration a bit, so you can't just stall with it too much. I mean, it's already in a really good spot right now, but I think it just needs some slight tuning down, and then it'll be in a perfect spot. And then you got to focus on the glide. Keep the aerials good, keep the glide good. Focus on that. So change the counter to something weird. Get rid of the projectile, because the character doesn't need a projectile with that glide. That'd be kind of a neat weakness for such a fast character. But anyways, the overall Emolga's still a bit too overtuned. Not as completely broken as before, but still just a bit overtuned to be legal, I think. But with some minor changes that can, I think it's definitely in the realm of possibility. Still very fun character as always as well. Like, I haven't said anything about that, but Emolga's a very fun character.